Hello, 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 Kevin here, and I hope that you are having a great day, or night, or time. I hope that you're having a good time. I want to talk about Snapchat, because obviously that's why you all come here, for the Snapchat content, right? I installed Snapchat maybe like a year ago and tried it for a few weeks. I don't use it. I didn't much care for it. But it's interesting to me that it is so popular, and moreover, it makes me question my life in a weird way. Because I don't get it. To me, the whole idea of, here's a thing that to actually look at the content, you have to physically tap on the thing and then it goes away maybe before you're done looking at it. That's a broken experience. That's like if I were watching a video and it just cut off halfway through, or if I'm looking at if I go to the Museum of something art, Museum of Painting Art, the Louvre, there we go, the Louvre. And I go, oh my gosh, it's the Mona Lisa. That's in the Louvre, right? I go, oh my gosh, it's the Mona Lisa. And let me look at, oh, look at that. That is really, where'd it go? What? Now, of course, that's just a personal complaint. It's a popular service. It's obviously a me problem and not the service's problem. I'm also not the type of person who likes using my phone for things. I wish I didn't have to have a phone. I do use a tablet sometimes, but I use it in landscape mode. Snapchat doesn't have, or at least didn't have, a landscape mode. And I was like, well, now I gotta, and it's just rotating a thing that I'm holding in my hand. That's just way too much work. All right, enough complaining about the product and more talking about the existential angst that it causes in me. Snapchat is really, really popular, and particular with a generation that is my age and younger. And I'm a techie guy, right? I consider myself an early adopter of things. So it's very weird when there's some big tech thing. I guess apps are, I don't know. It's very weird when there's a big tech thing that I'm just like, nope, not gonna play with it. But it's weird now because this is the first kind of very big thing that everybody uses if you talk to people of a certain generation. And I'm just like, nope, I don't get it. I'm confused and threatened by change. What it really means is that I'm getting old, which is more terrifying than just the not liking Snapchat part. We get to a point, I think at some point in our lives, where we go, I'm pretty good with the way that life is right now, and I don't need to like try and learn a huge crazy new thing to get by. I'm perfectly fine. I don't text even. I like email. I'm a big fan of email. Very few people like email, but I really like email because there are no read receipts. It is open. I can filter stuff however the heck I want. It's completely customizable. This is like the perfect communications platform. Why do we need anything else? There are two things that kind of scare me about getting older, and not in the general sense, but just in immediately now, the disconnect kind of scares me in two ways. One is that, you know, I make stuff for the internet sometimes, and it's scary to think like, oh, no, I'm kind of out of the loop. The more out of the loop I am, the harder it's going to be to interact with people and to find an audience. Unless everybody else is out of the loop too, in which case we can all talk about how cool it is to be out of the loop, which is fine. But there is a little bit of a fear there. The second thing is worse, and that is that it causes me to question where I am in my life, because there's, okay, you know, I'm getting older, therefore I must be an adult, a mature adult, and I must have my life together. And I start to look around and see plenty of other people that are settling down. They have houses and kids and they don't have houses, but they have kids and families and lives, and they're microbrewing. I look at my life and I don't really have any of those things. I'm living my life like I'm in my early 20s, like it's all right, work your way up the career ladder and get your life in order. I mean, I haven't dated in years, and I don't have really kind of in-person friends, at least in New York. And I'm starting to feel, it's never been a problem, it's never been something that has worried me, but now I'm starting to look around, and it's more that I'm worried that I'm not worried, if that makes sense. We have sort of these two groups, I think. There's kind of the young adult group and the mature adult group. You know, advertisers really only care about you until you're 25. After that point, they're moving on to people younger than you as far as how they're directing their advertising and that sort of thing. And I think culturally we have sort of a feeling that the youths are people under the age of 25, and then there are the adults who have houses and families and kids and hobbies, and they spend their weekends at Home Depot and paint swatches, other cliches. For a long time I was very comfortable with not having the trappings of being a mature adult, because I was able to take solace in, well, I'm still young and hip and cool. That's me. And then Snapchat takes off, and I'm just, nope, this is not for me. And I was, wow, yeah, I'm not in that. I'm not in the youths either anymore. So where am I? Am I just always going to be kind of in between these two groups of people, or do I really need to race to, get a mortgage, get a car, get a family? I don't know, but it is scary sometimes, because